All right, this is the last story in the DC Pride issue. We come to Alan Scott's bubble, and they realize that this is going to be much harder than they thought. So they tell the story about what's going on, and he knows what's happening. He just doesn't want to leave. And him and Johnny Ladd are just like very, very happy. He's like, this place is heaven to me. And he once lost everything to the ring and being the Green Lantern for so long, and he's just like, I'm not going to do it again. Well, they decide, after he walks away, they decide to tell Johnny the rest of the story. So Johnny comes to talk to him as he literally sees the Crimson Fire burning, and he's like, they have to leave, now, and you need to go with them. And he's like, I never asked to be a superhero. He's like, bullshit. Absolutely. Yes, you did. Nobody told you to put on that cape. You did that. Nobody told you to be what you wanted to be. You wanted to do that, and you did do it. And I am so proud of you. And he's like, this isn't heaven. This is a dream that we had, and it's clearly about to be destroyed. And he tells Renee that someone else can fight this whole thing. And she's like, no one else can. It literally has to be you. And it was a thing that they had started together that has to be destroyed now. So they end up going, she opens the portal, and he sees everybody there. He puts his ring back on, and he leaves. And he's very clearly upset, but everybody is super happy to see him, and everybody's holding hands and just, being together. So they all decide to just go up and have a drink at the bar after he starts trying to destroy this thing. Ethan says that it has to be both energies. So he goes back into the bubble where Bunker was, where he hadn't actually left. And he starts talking about, like, they're choosing self-preservation and you're talking about murder. But the Crimson Flame is just like, nobody wants to be the counterpart to death or anything like that. And he was just like, you don't know that. But, like, don't you just need a new host or something? Like... Hello. So at the end of it all, it's all finished. They destroyed all of that. They all go up to have a drink, and he has become the new host of the Crimson Flame.